Hi, I'm KJ, an interior designer from Mumbai, and in this video I'm going to be walking you through the bedroom design of a holiday home here in Mumbai. We created this design over virtual meetings for an Indian couple residing in Belgium, and they chose our online design package, which involved figuring out how to arrange the furniture of their 550 square foot Mumbai home. And we also helped them visualize the design using 3D renders before any site work began. Let's take a look at the existing floor plan, which includes the living room, the bedroom, the kitchen, toilet, and a den. So this is sort of a part 2 of a previous video I posted. In part 1, I showed you the living room and the kitchen design of the same apartment. While you don't have to watch part 1 to understand part 2, it would be nice if you could check it out because you'll get a better sense of how everything flows together. And if you've already seen part 1 and are enjoying our content, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As I mentioned in the previous video, the clients had a very clear idea of their preferences, which is fantastic. From the reference images they shared, I could tell that they enjoy color, patterns, and quirky details to give their home a modern yet eclectic vibe. In this video, I'll be focusing on the bedroom design. Don't forget to check out part 1 for more details about the living room and kitchen design. After finishing the living room, we went on to designing the bedroom and the den. We wanted to maintain their individuality while ensuring that the eclecticism that they wished for flowed consistently throughout the apartment. Now let's dive into the furniture plan for this space. As usual, we started by deciding where to place the bed and then finalize the wardrobe location. Interestingly, they did not want a TV unit in the bedroom, so we thought that this niche could be used for a low-height storage unit or a chest of drawers in front of the bed. Now, there used to be a door connecting the den and the bedroom, but after some discussions about the floor plan with us, they decided to close it off and have just one entrance to the den. I'll explain the reason for this when I walk you through the den layout of this apartment in a future video. So in a holiday home, typically you would only need a wardrobe to store your clothes and travel suitcases. That's why we initially planned for a wardrobe for 2, which we placed beside the bed, and a low height storage unit like a chest of drawers in front of it. However, in this case, the clients had accumulated a lot of stuff over time and they needed extra storage for it, and hence incorporating additional storage cabinets became a significant part of the client brief. And so, as per our client's request, we replaced the low height storage unit with a floor to ceiling tall unit. Now, keeping the clearance in front of the bed in mind, this unit could not be made as deep as the wardrobe, but it would serve as storage for miscellaneous items. Once we had the final plan in place, we kicked off by creating a mood board for the bedroom, and our first goal was to define the look of the bed headboard, something we believed could be the room's focal point. To achieve this, we added a playful scalloped edge to the headboard, extending it all the way behind the wall. Personally, I think this detail adds a touch of fun to the room. Considering our clients' love for vibrant colors, we suggested a striking hue from the red family for the headboard, which by the way makes appearances in different parts of the house. We also settled on the colors for the storage units and other design elements. Plus, we decided to keep the same flooring that flows from the living room into the bedroom. With this mood board as our guide, we dove into the 3D rendering phase, and now let's take a look at the end result. Now, this is what we initially presented to the client, and they absolutely loved the overall theme and the elements within the space. However, they found the tall unit in front of the bed a bit overwhelming when they saw the 3D renders. It gave the bedroom a cramped feeling with the bed surrounded by these tall units. So we decided to go back to our original idea of using a low height storage unit. Now, this situation is quite common. Seeing the house come to life in a 3D render provides clients with a lot of clarity, while it's still a visual representation that can be up to a 90% match to reality. It really puts you in the space and allows you to imagine the end results effectively. So, as we observed in this particular case, initially our clients wanted us to incorporate tall units wherever possible, but seeing the bedroom renders for the first time really helped them make an informed decision, and they had to decide whether to compromise a bit on storage for the sake of creating a spacious feeling in the room. And this, in my opinion, is very valuable because it's not just an aesthetic choice, but it also saves cost and time. So, thanks to the 3D renders, they pay much less than what they would have spent on creating the tall units. So 3D renders are not just useful for clients, but they're very handy tools for us designers too, because it allows us to spot any missing pieces in the space. Take for instance the console unit. It wasn't part of the original plan, but during the 3D rendering process, we noticed that this corner needed a little something extra. And thanks to the column offset, there's this niche in that corner, so we thought, why not turn it into a dressing corner? It's right next to a window, which means you get some lovely natural light while you're getting ready. To soften things up and add a touch of style, we decided to place a curved console unit under the mirror. It not only serves a practical purpose, but also helps soften those sharp corners of a rectangular unit that might otherwise get in the way. To wrap things up, the journey of designing this bedroom for our holiday home project was an exciting one. We started with an idea, shared it with the clients, and learned how 3D renders can make a big difference in fine-tuning a design. Our clients were open to changes, and it turned out that seeing things in 3D helped them make better choices. This not only improved how the room felt, but also saved construction cost and time. And this process underlines the importance of considering not just what looks good on paper, but also how a space truly feels. I hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into our design process and how 3D renders can be a real game changer. And thanks for joining me on this design video, and see you next time.